December 24th, 1982. 23.6 inches of snow, the largest storm ever in Denver in a 24-hour period. Thanksgiving weekend, 1983. 21.5 inches of snow, the second biggest November snowstorm in Denver. And December 1983 was the second coldest month ever in Denver. Last Monday, parts of the metro area got 2 feet of snow. The last 2 winters have been quite memorable, and this year has started off with a bang. But what does that mean for this winter? Another shovel buster, or will it be mild?
We really can't tell based on this fall what the winter is going to be like. But as it looks right now, there's no reason to believe it'll be anything but normal.
There are many factors which influence our weather. Some researchers believe something called El Nino had an effect in the past couple of winters. El Nino is an unusually warm body of water in the South Pacific. It's believed that El Nino may pull the jet stream to the south of its normal track. That jet stream, or storm track, then tends to steer storms from the Pacific into California and eventually Colorado. That brings not only more storms, but more precipitation. El Nino doesn't seem to be around this year.
If we can say that, in fact, the El Nino is not here this year, then that would point toward, all other factors being equal, that we would have a more normal snowfall pattern over the state this year.
If this does turn out to be a closer to normal winter, we can expect somewhere around 59 inches of snow. That compares with 80.9 inches we had last winter. And daily high temperatures will be on average in the 40s. Forecasting wintertime weather over the short term is hard enough to do, but when you start talking 3, 4, 5 months down the road, you run an even greater risk of being wrong. And the scientists tell us that it's even harder to predict for this area. This map shows where the weather in the U.S. changes most drastically from day to day. Denver, and in fact all of Colorado, are right in the middle of the most changeable area.
That kind of variability makes it very difficult to forecast time averages.
Dr. Roland Madden is a meteorologist with NCAR in Boulder.
Occasionally we're under the influence of westerly winds from the mountains. Often they're warm Chinook winds. And then a day or two later we're under the influence of a very cold Arctic air mass from the northeast.
So even though most people don't express much confidence in long-range forecasting, there appears to be a feeling that this winter will be less severe than past winters, maybe even fairly normal. Some forecasters will tell you that if nothing else, the odds are at least in our favor. Steve Anderson, environmental specialist, News Center 4.